Okay, guys, so what have we been learning in math?
Fractions.
Fractions. Okay, so before we get started on the worksheet, I'm going to show you guys a piece of paper that says which one doesn't belong. There are no wrong answers, and I would just like to see what your guys' opinions of which shape does not belong. I'll let Imani look at it for a second because she didn't get to look at it as long as everybody else. And then I'll have Imani go first.
It's like which one doesn't have four pieces?
Or which one do you think does not fit with the rest of the three?
Yeah, like one.
Okay, Imani,
So
which
it's kind
one?
of like which
That
one doesn't
one?
look like a square?
Why do you say that one?
Because that one does not look like a square, and then this one is turned over and it is a square.
Why does it not look like a square?
Because it doesn't have four sizes. It has 5 sizes.
Which is also called a polygon, if y'all know what a polygon is.
Like a perimeter.
The polygon usually means more than 5 sides.
Area.
Look at you, look at you. Okay, Savannah, which one do you pick?
I think the rectangle is because it has 4 sides and it's smaller and longer than a square.
So I like that thinking. Okay, Hazelyn, how about you?
I just know I was the only boy.
This one and this one.
Oh, so you think there's 2 that don't belong?
I think it's this one.
Why?
I know it's this one, but I don't.
Why do you think it's that one?
Because it's not the same exact color, and this one is because it doesn't have 4 sizes like that.
Okay. Now, last but not least, Emery, which one do you think?
Only boy. Pentagon.
Really thinking.
Because a pentagon doesn't have 4 parts.
Has 5.
That's why.
Okay, so what if I were to say to you guys that the one that doesn't belong is the rectangle because it's the only one that can be partitioned? Would that be true or false? This one.
False.
Now, why? Why do you say false? Amani.
Because it's too small, and then it can't be partitioned into because it's too small, and then it only has 4 sizes.
But we can partition this, can't we?
Corners.
Okay, how about you?
No.
That'd be a lie. Why?
No, it's true.
Oh, it's true?
It really doesn't belong.
Okay.
And the vertices.
If you think about it.
The vertices.
It tells you, really only these 2 look like a square. And these are the only 2 different ones.
But what if I told you that you can partition things outside of just circles and rectangles? Because that's what you guys have been working on, right?
True.
And also, what does partitioning mean again? Go ahead.
Into groups and splitting fractions.
We do work with partitioning with fractions. Anybody have another answer? Savannah.
When you partition, it's when you can divide.
You do divide things. You are taking. Okay, you have an answer, Amani?
Yeah, it's like here, like partition means like cutting each, like they like cutting it and putting it to equal shapes.
Okay. So we're taking a whole of something like a rectangle or a circle, and we're partitioning or breaking it apart into smaller pieces,
Or
right?
putting a line in the middle, or cutting an orange into halves.
Oh, look at those vocabulary words. So what if I told you that all of these could be partitioned, and we can partition things outside of just regular squares? One second. Because you can partition things using things like shapes, like hexagons and rhombuses and things like that. Exactly. Look at you partitioning it. Okay, smart king. So I'm gonna hand out these worksheets for you. And Imani, mine will have my name on it, but you can just erase it. I'm gonna hand out your guys' supplies real quick. Look at you. What would that be? Yes, it's a half. Can you partition them smaller?
Yes, can I try?
Go ahead.
Oh,
Look at you guys coming up with things I didn't even think about.
what you didn't think about?
No, I didn't think that you guys could partition the paper.
We're
You guys are-
smart.
Yeah, you guys are smart. I got smart friends. Me excited to show off my smart friends. Is that 6? Let me know if that's 6.
Yeah, I see.
1, 2,
Oh, you see?
3,
1, 2, 3, 4.
5.
4,
Can you say your last name?
4, 3,
Mine?
4, 5.
No.
Oh, you
I
don't have
need
to. It's
one more
okay.
for 6.
Okay, you
I made
need
a rhombus.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think you need 2 of these. You need 3 of these. What do I have extra? Oh, you need them.
Almost 6.
Oh, look at you. How many is that one?
That is 4.
What would it be? What if I colored in one of them?
It would be 1, 4.
Look at my smart friends. Okay, so let's take a look at this worksheet here. So first we are looking at triangles and rhombuses. Can everyone point out to me which one's triangles and which one's a rhombus?
What?
We're on number 1. We're looking at how many triangles are there in one rhombus. Okay, go ahead, Emery.
Well, you said point a triangle.
Yeah, point to a triangle on with your actual shapes, please.
Oh,
And this one's yours too.
okay. Triangle.
Triangle.
And
Which one's rhombus? Hey. Okay, what's up, Savannah?
There's 2 triangles.
Oh, you can see it without even doing it, huh? I'm like, oh, no, you just know? Because look, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the blue one, which is called a rhombus, and we're gonna take and see how many triangles will fit on the blue rhombus.
Just do this and then you see. You
Okay,
have
so we
2.
got a visual right
I
there.
really think I just made it.
Okay, can you guys take your blue shape, please?
Blue shape.
Blue shape, which is called a what?
Rhombus.
Rhombus. And we're gonna do what with it? What did I just say?
We're
Make-
gonna count how
we're
many
gonna-
triangles there are.
Yeah, so we're gonna put 2.
Sides or vertices? Like,
We're gonna take the blue rhombus and put 2 triangles. Oh, I gave the answer. See how many triangles it takes to fit on the blue
I
rhombus.
made it clear.
Wait.
I see. Okay, we're gonna need to actually do the lesson, please. So if we can stop playing. So we're gonna have this, right? I'll do it with you guys. So we have this blue rhombus, and I'm gonna take the triangles, and I'm gonna put 1 triangle here and 1 triangle here. And what is that?
A rhombus.
It makes a rhombus. You see how that happens?
And this also.
Okay, so for number 1, when it says how many triangles are in a rhombus, what is our answer gonna say?
2.
So what are we gonna say? Everyone write down 2, please, for number 1. Okay, now what does the next question say? How about Taislin? Can you read it for me? Underneath, we just wrote 2. What does that say?
What would be the fraction of 2 strategy?
Nope, of 1 triangle
Triangle
in
the
rhombus. So what would the fraction of 1 triangle in the rhombus be? So if there's 2 triangles that make up a rhombus, and we have 1 of the 2, what would that be?
1.
Let's
1
have.
third.
Like this?
1 half.
Why would it be 1/3?
Because
That's the agenda.
you added one more. Wait.
Why?
Because you added one more and that makes it 3, and you put the one.
We don't think of the rhombus that's underneath as 1. So what would it be? If we're not adding the 1 and we have the 2 triangles, so we have 2 of a whole and they're asking for 1 of the 2, what would that be?
1/3.
Mm-mm.
No, it's
Emma.
1/2.
1/2. Does that make sense to you, Amani?
But
Okay.
you know I was thinking.
Of course. So what are you guys gonna put for the next question?
2 half,
2.
but I tried 1/2
Mm-hmm.
because it makes 1.
Exactly. Well, the question, Hazlin says, what would the fraction of 1 triangle of the rhombus be? So the
1.
rhombus makes up 2 triangles, right?
Yes.
And they're asking about 1 of those 2.
I'm still on the
So what is we're partitioning the rhombus into 2 triangles, and they're asking about 1 of them. So what would that be? Here, let me show you on your piece of paper. See this? We split it like this, and they're asking for this one. So what would that be?
1.
1 over the whole, right? Which is what? How many?
1 there? I'm 1.
There's 1 right here, and there's 1 right here, right?
Yeah.
So if we're asking for one of the two, what would that be? One of the whole of two.
I said,
If the 2 is the denominator, right?
is
So
it
that
one
means-
half?
Yes, it is. So we want to ask
Is
for
it 1, 2?
1.
So the next
So
one
what's
is
that?
1.
1.
So the first one is 1.
What does 1 over 2
The second one
represent?
is 1.
I forgot.
This,
1 over 2 is 1/2.
1/2.
so the second one is 1.
No, it'll be 1/2. Because we're
Oh.
looking for fractions.
Oh, so 1.
1/2.
Okay, can somebody read number 2 to me, please? Imani, go ahead.
So how many triangles are in the trapezoid?
Okay, so can everybody grab their trapezoid?
Trapezoid.
Savannah, please grab your trapezoid.
Trapezoid.
Which one's your trapezoid? Thank you. And what's it asking us to do?
How many to make it? How many?
How many what?
How many?
Does it make
How many trapezoids do you need to make a triangle?
Opposite. How many
Okay.
triangles do you need to make a trapezoid? So why don't we take our trapezoid and see how many triangles fit onto it?
2.
So everybody grab their trapezoids. It shows you on the paper. See? Right there. Trapezoid. So you need one of these, and we're going to take our triangles. And we're going to put them like this, right? So how many more fit?
3.
Okay, Emery. So Emery is saying that 3 triangles fit on his trapezoid. Let's see if everyone else agrees. I want to make sure everybody's getting it. Savannah, can you please put your triangles on your trapezoid?
Yes.
Okay, so if you have your answer, you can write it down.
It's 3
So
triangles.
I can say 1/3.
Let's see what's
Yeah,
it. Let's
that's easy.
so no, just put a 3 for this one.
Oh, just 3.
Mm-hmm. Now, Emery, can you?
Yeah.
Does that make sense, Imani?
Yes.
Okay. Does it make sense? Did you get it? Okay, look at you. I didn't even need to help you. Okay, so what are we putting for the next question? What do we say? How many?
1,
There's
3.
3.
So
3
it's
triangles, right? So let's look at the next question. It says, what would the fraction of 2 triangles in the
When I
trapezoid?
did the third one, I was like, wait, she said 2. I was
Mm-hmm.
like, what? Because when it was like this,
Now you gotta get missing.
when it was like this, I was confused. I just made 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had,
Look at
And I
you.
saw it.
Mm-hmm. You saw that it fit a perfectly other triangle, right? So if we look at this triangle, what is the whole? How many?
3.
3. And if they're asking for 2 of the whole, what would that be?
3
1/3.
holes.
No, they're asking for 2.
3.
of-
1 hole.
They're looking for 2 triangles out of the 3 triangles.
1/3.
1
1/2.
Do you guys get the question?
2/3.
So there's, okay, how about you, Savannah?
I think it's 1/3.
Why do you think it's 1/3?
I think it's 1/3 because
How about we start with this? Everybody write down a 3 as the denominator on their worksheet, please.
I
Yes.
know it was 1/3.
It's not 1/3 because it's asking for what would the fraction of 2 triangles be.
Oh, we on the third one?
We're on the 3rd one, yes.
Oh,
what about?
3/3?
They're asking for 2 of the whole.
2/3.
Look at you. But why? Does it make sense why?
Yeah, because
I guess.
you have to make, because it's 1 down here and then plus these 2 and then plus these.
So this right here, these green triangles, these are our whole, right? So imagine that this was a rectangle, right?
Oh, I get it.
If we're partitioning it.
Because this one is, like, it's 2 of them and then it's 3 of this.
So I see what you're thinking, but the one that we use at the bottom is more of a base to see how many triangles fit on it. We're not actually counting this one. So we're looking at these 3 triangles and we're seeing that these are the whole. The whole trapezoid equals 3 triangles. So our denominator would be 3. And they're asking us how many, like when let's say we filled in 2 of these triangles, right? That would be 2/3, right?
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, I know you guys haven't really worked with geometry before, but you guys are doing a great job. Can
I
we?
work with geometry.
Okay.
I never worked it.
And I work with algebra.
Ooh, she's smart. Okay, y'all ready for the next one?
And 1/2.
Okay, so for the last one, we got that it was 2/3, right? Can we write down 2/3, please? This one right here. Because now I asked you to put a 3 at the denominator, so you can just put a line and put the numerator as a 2. Okay, so let's go to the next one. So we
put this right there.
you put 2/3, yes. So for this one, we're asking how many triangles are in a hexagon? Can somebody point to me what one is the hexagon? Savannah, point to the hexagon, please. Okay, so now we're gonna see how many triangles fit onto
I know how.
the hexagon. You guys don't have to raise your hand, just do it. Just show me you guys can put the triangles on the hexagon.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Nice.
Ooh, I got it.
Okay.
Me too.
It's not fitting.
You got it. You just gotta keep adding them on. Cause see, look, there's another
Oh,
space.
they look cool.
You see? No, you got it. You got it right. Don't just
Isn't
discourage.
this right?
That's right. Thank you for helping, Savannah.
This is right?
So how many triangles are on that hexagon, Savannah?
There's 6.
There are 6. So what is our denominator going to be?
6.
Nice. Because why? Why?
Because
It's the
numerator.
it's the whole, right? The denominator is the whole product, right? So there are 6. Y'all help her, Savannah. Why don't you read it?
What would
Is
be
it
the
6
fraction of 4?
So if it's asking for us for a fraction of 4 triangles in the hexagon, so that's pretty much saying we're taking 4 of these
4
triangles,
halves.
not 4 halves.
I meant
6.
2 fourths. 2
Hold on,
fourths.
can I explain before we call out real quick?
Yes.
So these 6, imagine that this is something you have on a worksheet, and I'm taking these 6 and I'm coloring in 4 of them.
2 fourths.
It's a
2 fourths.
It's not 2/4 because you have what is it?
4 6.
is it 36?
It was,
4 6.
but why? Can you explain it to everybody why it's 4 6?
Because we colored in 4. Those 2. Well, we wouldn't count those.
Because it's kind of like what we were talking about with partitioning the rectangle before, right? So when you guys have a rectangle,
It's like they're saying how many are shaded.
exactly. So maybe I should be saying that to you guys instead. Would that guy would make it more easier for you guys? Okay.
I don't care.
So let's see. So for this one, what would the answer be?
4 6.
Awesome. Good job, guys. Can you write down 4 6 for me?
This one is 4 6.
For the last one, you want to read this one? Go ahead.
How many rhombus
Nice.
are in one hexagon?
Awesome. So everybody point to the rhombus.
Can I do it?
Point to the rhombus. Okay. Nice. So let's see how many fit on there. This is your rhombus right here. I mean, that's your hexagon.
It's kind of like
Okay,
a
so let's
triangle,
see.
but more smaller.
So hold on, Imani, how many?
3.
Okay, awesome. So what are we gonna put for our answer right there?
3.
Nice. So the question, you can put your answer then.
3/3.
What? Why would it be 3/3, Imani?
Because this like it's 3/3, and then this because this does not count, and then this make it 3/3 because it has 3, and then you don't have nothing else, and that's just 3.
Because the question here that we had, it says, what would the fraction of 3 rhombuses be in the hexagon? So that's asking, if I were to color in all 3 of those rhombuses as the whole, it would be 3/3. It would be not 1/3, it would be 3/3. And what is the same thing as a 3/3?
Like
What does 3/3 also equal?
3 plus 2 6.
It's the same as like if I were to, Imani.
It equals 6 2/4.
3/3 is the same as, like, it's like, you know when we do the splat game and there's holes, right? And they'll be like, it'll have like thirds on the board. And then, so 3/3 is the same as 1, just as 2/2 is the same as 1 whole. 4/4 is the same as one whole because there's 4 parts of the whole. You get it?
Yeah.
Okay, we're on to the last one. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay, how many trapezoids are in one hexagon? Can everybody grab a hexagon for me, please?
Hexagon is round.
And a trapezoid.
Oh, I got it.
Hey, you took mine.
No, I don't think so. But
We
okay.
already had 2.
Okay. Okay, Imani. How many?
My name is not.
Oh, I'm sorry, Emery. My bad. I apologize. How many does it take?
2
It takes 2. Awesome. Okay, Savannah.
equals 2 halves.
Not
2
2 halves.
holes.
Not 2 holes. Okay, Savannah.
hole.
So,
1 half, I mean.
so if we
One
have,
half.
okay, I'm asking Savannah real quick. So if we have this and we have these 2 on here, and they're asking us if one of these is shaded, what is the
1/2.
nice? Mm-hmm.
Can we do more of these?
You guys want to do more? Okay,
Yeah.
my little math friends. I don't have more for you guys,
Uh-oh.
but
Wait, what is 1, 2?
1/2 is the last
Okay,
answer.
here's
Yes.
print on more.
Yes, this is actually from your guys' lessons and stuff like that. So, but thank you guys for helping me. I understand that this could be a little confusing, and thank you guys for letting me record and work with you guys. I know that I'm still learning, so I'm sorry if that was a
We're
little.
still learning.
I'm like, yeah, but you guys are teaching me. You guys are my teachers. So
Yay,
I appreciate you guys a lot, and you guys are extremely smart, and I'm very impressed by you. So thank you guys. Wait, hold on. Before I end it, what's one thing that I'm going to go around the room? One thing that you guys learned from this lesson?
One thing that we learned.
Mm-hmm. Anything.
Wait, I realized all of the shapes right here, they have different sizes but equal the same.
Mm-hmm. You can put like
with the pencil dot.
mm-hmm, exactly, like you can put 6 triangles onto one hexagon and it'll equal the same thing, right? What about you, Imani? I don't think he's gonna pop it, don't worry.
So
What's one thing you learned today?
I learned about you can make shapes. You can make any shape out of, and you can make shapes out of any other shape.
And we're using the shapes to do what? We were partitioning. Okay, how about you, Hazelyn? What did you learn today?
Is that about you? You.
Before you go, what's one thing you learned, Savannah?
I learned that a lot of new partitioning things.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you. How about you, Hazelyn? We'll come back to you. Okay, awesome. Thank you guys so much for this.